Hi, I'm Mitch Askenas. I'm the Senior Director for Sales for the Content and Streaming Providers Group within CTS. And thank you for coming. And this is Jesús Herrero. He is the Chief Revenue Officer and co-founder of Jump. Thanks for coming here today as well.
Thank you for inviting me to this place.
And we've had a long partnership together. So Why don't you tell us what's new with Jump this year?
Okay, great. Yes, we've been like partners of Comcast since we started the company 5 years ago, and we became a Comcast partner and integrated the technology since then. But of course, we're doing a lot of more things now. After 5 years, the industry became much more data-driven. That's what we do. And what we are now evolving is to becoming more an end-to-end solution for analytics, because you have several companies doing a lot of things. And at the end of the day, what the clients want is have like one prime point of contact, let's say, for the analytics and for the people to speak to regarding how to become a data-driven company, because that is a journey. We believe it's a journey. It's not a one-stop shop. And in this journey, we've been helping in the last 5 years many companies become data-driven, and that's what we are doing, including new modules like we are including QoA module. We are including a product we call User DNA, which is profiling the user at a unique level, one by one user, so we can personalize content, deliver better ads, targeted ads, and improve at the end of the day engagement of the users, which is one of our main goals, is to help our clients better engage their users, reduce churn, and keep them happy with their platform, let's say.
So what is Jump's message to the market around improving the user's experience?
Yeah, everybody talks in the industry about user experience. You can take that from the app perspective, like how people navigate through the applications, through the devices. That's one approach. We also work in that approach, but we take it more in a wider level, like how the users are satisfied with the experience of the service, of the subscription service, AVOD service, the fast channel, whatever the service is, how you can keep them more in your service, view more content, and even recommend that service to other friends. And that's what we try to do since day one, since the user joins a service. We track the behavior of these users, and we kind of monitor what they do to offer better content, better personalization, better experience navigating through the applications, and all that together, it's like a cocktail that makes them kind of engage to the service and even recommend the service to other friends and become more, let's say, tied to that brand.
So through deploying your service, what have your customers seen in terms of their return on investment and the increase in engagement with their own customers?
Yes. We have several modules to help solving that challenge, because at the end of the day, many of our clients, what they want is exactly what you mentioned, is how I can improve my ROI, because I'm investing in analytics, but I have to get something back. So mainly, our best product, let's say the first product we launched, was the churn prevention module, that we are able to predict churn and do actions with those clients before they leave the service. Because when they leave, it's hard to get them back. So we have to do something before they leave the service. That was kind of our first module. Then we launched a recommendation engine, a personalization engine, that basically monitoring what they like. We are able to offer the content they prefer to watch in a contextual way. So we know what they're watching in a device, at what time of the day, so we are able to offer that kind of content, really personalized for that unique user. And that's how we kind of engage the users. We also do something we call the clustering, which is basically treat different communities in a way that they behave in the same way, so we are able to offer similar content to those communities. And this is kind of the things we are doing to help them, at the end, better engage the users, but also attract the profile of the users that are more willing to kind of like that type of content in that service. That's kind of, it's both things. Engage the ones that you have, and also how you go capture users that are kind of the best ones as a customer lifetime value, one of the main KPIs all our clients need to measure, which is basically how long do they stay with you and how much are you going to get from each user. So that's kind of the biggest KPIs, the best KPIs we are providing our clients, so they can track them and they can kind of improve them by using these methodologies of engagement, of reducing churn, clusterizing the user, personalizing experience. That's how we're helping our clients, let's say.
And does Jump help the clients also understand how to optimize their libraries?
Yes, because at the end also happens is, and we have clients with small libraries, but then you have clients with huge libraries. So one of the things we have to do with them is basically when we do personalization, at the end of the day, you need to have good metadata, and that's what the problem comes, because in not many cases the metadata is good, and when you have all catalogs, the metadata becomes poorer and poorer every time. So we also use technologies, and that's something we are cooperating with Comcast, basically using AI to enrich the metadata using image recognition, audio recognition, natural language processing, all these kind of methodologies using machine learning and AI. We are able to improve the metadata, enrich it, and use it for several purposes. Better personalization, better targeting ads, tagging all the content so our clients can kind of profile that content and direct it to the audiences that are more willing to like that content. So that's kind of it's a project we're doing together with Comcast, and we just started, but I think it's this is only scratching the surface. We are now at the early stages of making something that we think is going to be really, really needed in the market, and it's going to become really big.
So you mentioned scratching the surface with AI. Where do you see that AI technology, especially video AI that's providing jump and rich metadata, where do you see that going in the future?
Well, yes, the moment we are now is basically we are going to use it for personalization. So we're going to put together this technology that Comcast has delivered together with our recommendation engine, so we can improve, as a first step, the recommendations we are doing to the clients. We already have common clients, so basically this is something we're going to offer to our clients now, that is going to help them make better recommendations, better personalizations, and at the end, helping them increase viewing hours, which is basically what they are requesting now. That's kind of a first step. The next things that we can do, it can be endless, but we can, of course, tag all the libraries that our clients have, and then help them better clusterize their content, offer to the right audiences. We can also use it for doing something that is being done in the market, highlights using AI. For example, you can run our algorithms through a full video, through a full movie, and it can prepare a trailer by themselves, or prepare the highlights of a sports match or whatever. So that's kind of something we can use AI for, and remove a lot of cost that it's been doing manual right now.
Great. So thank you very much for joining us. We loved our partnership, and we look forward to working together a lot in the future.
Same on our side, and thank you very much for the invitation and for this opportunity.